You guys notice that right there?
Every now and then, I miss the mark on repairing a garage door system. And it so happens that for this customer, for their garage door, there was a number of things that I miss. Simple things that I think if you really just take the time to investigate and do your homework on your door, you are able to get through these problems with minor fixes. And in this video, I want to show you what those little simple problems were and how you can fix it so that way you don't have to go through what I do repairing this garage door system. Let's party.
You see how that top section hits that drum right there, stops the door from opening and closing? Basically, our top fixture here is not pulling the door back enough. So what we need to do is we need to flip this so that way when it's coming through the track radius, it's pulling the door back so it's not, or it's missing that drum. It's not touching that drum. Super important to identify when you are replacing, for example, springs, drums, cables, anything like that. Make sure that there's smooth travel opening or closing, because that's definitely one issue that's going to affect you whenever you're doing these repairs.
So when repairing a garage door like this, one of the things that you want to take into account is that this door may look like a standard semi-insulated, maybe a 25 gauge door, but it's actually a 24 gauge. There's some dead giveaways on why you might consider this door to be a 24 gauge, because when we replaced the springs to this door, we ended up going with a pair of 225 by 1 3/4 by 33s. And the door was a little bottom heavy. In fact, it had a little bit of trouble opening and closing, or I should actually say just opening the door. But we replaced it with, or we replaced those springs, I should say, with a pair of 234 1 3/4 31s, and it balanced out the door really nicely. You can see that right here. Let's show you the balance real quick. Oh yeah, I love that. I love being able to lift the garage door just inches off the ground. That's probably a foot. Straight from the ground, stays there. What about the 3-foot level? Yes, love that. Okay, goes up a little bit hot there. Oh yeah, at the 5-foot level, nice. Excellent. So again, when considering replacing springs for a door that clearly you're going to want to have this perfect balance like this, keep in mind that you're not just going to go based off of the door itself. You need to calculate the weight of the struts. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 struts here, right? So just take that into account as you do this type of work on garage doors.
Garage door accidents or issues like the one in this video happen on a daily basis. One of the reasons why they happen so often is because of the photo safety eyes or the safety reversing sensors. These OEM sensors are fundamentally flawed. Normal garage door sensors are installed only 6 inches above the floor on the garage door tracks. At that placement, they can't defend against open trunks, protruding bumpers, or high trailer hitches. That's why we recommend Infinity Shield. Infinity Shield is the next level garage door safety reversing sensor. Their sensor covers the entire spectrum of the garage door opening. It's literally an infinite shield of protection that can detect any obstruction. Infinity Shield can provide you protection from your garage door damaging your car. The best part, it can be installed in minutes. The setup is easy for pros and even DIYers. Thus, if you're ready to upgrade your garage door safety sensor needs, then visit the link below, and a big thanks to Infinity Shield for sponsoring this video.
And we're going to show you that top fixture one more time. As it goes up, no longer hits the drum. Love that.
Now, when we originally came to this property and we did a diagnostic safety inspection on this door system, it had failed the safety reversal test. And so what we have is a Genie operator up there. It's a Genie retail unit, the 7035. It's a standard chain drive, but now I want to perform that test just to ensure, well, we don't have any issues with the safety reversal test. So We got our 2x4 there. Normally I don't like 2x4. I like to use my vehicle manual because it is a lot softer. But let's go ahead and do that test right now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so just like you saw, the garage door operator detected too much pressure closing. So the safety reversal test just simply sends a signal to the operator to say, hey, you're closing on something or someone. Get out of the way. So now we will close the garage door, kind of like reset it, and should not have any problems closing or staying closed. Beautiful. Now it's closed. It passed the safety reversal test because we were able to do the repairs to this garage door system, optimize it for the garage door opener. And yeah, I think this customer is good to go. So there you have it. Those were the issues that we found with this specific garage door system. But again, they were minor fixes, minor little things to look at that you can simply apply like we've done in this video, and perhaps apply it to your garage door system if you are in fact dealing with the same problems. Now, I must say that the pro tips, techniques, and ideas in these videos should not be considered law or infallible. Why? Well, because I am nobody. That's why it's important for you to do your due diligence to ensure that your garage door system is working up to par, you know, just making sure that it's safe for you and your family. In addition to that, if you do not have any skills with regards to making home repairs, if you're just not sure about the technical aspects of your garage door system, then reach out to a contractor, because that's what we're there for. In fact, on our channel, we have a number of videos that can help you do your own safety inspection, have like your own safety report of sorts for your garage door system. So go ahead and check out this video right here that can offer you a free digital resource that will enable you to do your own homework when investigating the safety of your garage door system. As always, I want to thank you all for partying with me. Y'all stay safe.